Hi, welcome to Bitcoin This Week.
And on today's program, Bitmain set to launch $18 billion IPO, Bitcoin transactions by SMS on the way, Bitcoin ATMs now a target for criminals, and Yale Economists examine Bitcoin price predictions.
So first, there's one thing we know about cryptocurrencies, that they are volatile, but you'd probably need a crystal ball to predict accurately what their future value will be.
You know, that would be very helpful indeed. And with more and more institutional investors considering adding crypto into their portfolios, you've got to ask really, can cryptos be priced based on the tools Wall Street uses at the moment to evaluate more traditional asset classes like stocks, currencies, and precious metals commodities?
Well, two Yale University economists have released a working paper on the issue entitled Risks and Returns of Cryptocurrency. For the study, Aleh Tsyvinski and Yukon Liu focused on the characteristics of returns from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. And they found the risk versus return trade-off of crypto is distinct from mainstream investments, although returns did outweigh the risk in most cases.
And they also did claim cryptocurrencies have no exposure to most common stock market and macroeconomic factors. However, they found crypto-specific factors such as time series momentum and attention are also important.
You know, I read the report. One sentence I found was particularly interesting. It said a one standard deviation increase in the Google search for the word Bitcoin yields a 2.3% increase in the 2-week ahead Bitcoin returns. I bet people will be examining those search engines a bit more now.
Okay, next, criminals can now infect Bitcoin ATMs using malware, costing as little as $25,000 on the darknet.
Yes, a report by Japanese software manufacturer Trend Micro found that anyone interested could buy the malware along with ready-to-use cards capable of being read by any Bitcoin ATM.
Yes, and as you know, Bitcoin ATMs don't work quite like conventional ATMs. They connect to crypto exchanges rather than banks, and while it seems Bitcoin mining attracts the most attention, criminals are also putting their resources towards illegally obtaining crypto through the vulnerabilities in these terminals.
In other news, you may soon be able to send Bitcoin through a simple SMS.
This is great news. A US audit company, Intuit, has patented a new technology for sending and receiving Bitcoin through a text messaging service.
You know, Bitcoin critics often highlight the currency's lack of real-world utility. Well, hopefully this will change things. Perhaps it's a signal that digital currencies are slowly but surely being brought into mainstream use.
Yeah, even my grandma might be able to understand. Oh, and by the way, the service will also include a peer-to-peer virtual currency network to act as wallet for transactions.
Next, Bitmain, the world's largest provider of Bitcoin mining equipment, looks set to embark on one of the most lucrative IPOs in history.
Yes, the mining giant's IPO price is $3 billion more than previously expected, weighing in at an extraordinary $18 billion. Just compare that to Facebook's much publicized IPO, which raised just $16 billion.
Bitmain is expecting profits of more than $2 billion this year after a swift rise in the past few years.
However, Bitmain will have some way to go to beat the record for the most lucrative IPO in history. A fellow Chinese company, Alibaba, raised over $25 billion when it went public back in 2014.
So as for the prices, there was some relief for investors at the end of the turbulent week with Bitcoin in the green on Sunday and trading at $6,300.
Yes, it appeared that Bitcoin was heading below $6,000, opening at $6,305 on Thursday, but closing up at $6,528. Bears were gaining the upper hand on Friday, however, with the crypto sliding back to $6,124. Saturday passed with a new monthly low of $6,109 being defended to close at $6,295. By Sunday, the coin was making slow progress above $6,300.
And that's all for Bitcoin this week. I am Maria Volchok.
I'm Tom Bell.
Don't forget to subscribe for more.
And see you next time.